kids, it's Miss Dayna. I'm so happy to see you here today. Welcome to the clubhouse. Can anybody tell me what month it is now? It's a new month. What is it? That's right, it's in May. May is my favorite month of the whole year. I love May. It's starting to get warm. It usually means the end of school, and it means summer is around the corner. And this month here at church, we are calling it Lemonade Stand. Does anybody know what a lemonade stand is? That's right, it's when you make lemonade and you set up a little table in front of your house and you sell cups of lemonade on a hot day. It is so much fun. So real quick, I'm going to make my own lemonade to show you. So I've got a lemonade mix right here and some water. And we just pour it in and shake it up. You can do this at home too. And so all month long, we're calling it Lemonade Stand because we're getting ready for summer, but also we are talking about how God loves us so much and that nothing can ever take us away from Him or separate us from His love. Just like once you mix lemonade into the water, once you mix the lemonade mix into the water, you can't take them apart. That's how it is with God's love. Nothing can take us away from it. So today's story is from my very favorite book called that's right, the Bible. And the Bible is God's book. And how many books are in the Bible? That's right, 66. And it's broken into two parts, the Old Testament and the New Testament. Our story today is from the Old Testament, from the very first book of the Bible, the very first page of the Bible. We learn that God created the whole world in 7 days. So, in the beginning, we know that there was nothing in the world except God and darkness and water. And then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And so on day one of creation, God made light, which He called day, and dark, which He called night. And then, on day two, God made sky and water. So when you look up at the beautiful blue sky and the puffy white clouds, or if you see water, you know that God made that on day two. And then He didn't stop there. On day three, He made the land, the plants, and the trees. So think about that. All the trees and all the plants and all the flowers that you see blooming and growing right now, God made that on day three. And that includes fruits and vegetables too, which are my favorite. And then on day four, God made the sun, the moon, and the stars, which are so beautiful. But what does the sun give us? It makes us warm during the day, right? And the moon and the stars light up the sky at night. God is so creative. And then on day five, God made birds in the air and fish in the waters. Before that, the sky and the water had no life in them, no animals, but God created the birds in the sky and all the animals that live in the ocean on day five. And then on day six, He did something even more awesome. God made land animals. So think of your favorite animal that lives on the land. Can you shout it out? I love monkeys and zebras and giraffes. Those are probably my three favorite. And so it was day six that God made all the animals that live on the land. But He didn't stop there. The very last thing He made was His most special, most favorite creation. Does anybody know what that is? That's right, it's you. God's last creation, the last thing He made was people. And God loves us more than He loves anything in the whole world. So people are God's most special creation because He loves us. Who loves you? That's right, God loves you. And He made us each very different. He's so creative, and He thought about each one of us and how He wanted to make us so special and so different and so unique from each other. So right now, I want you to look around at your family while you're listening to the story, and we're going to think about how God made us each different. So look around your family or even at yourself and see if anybody in your family has freckles. So some people have freckles and some people don't, but no two people have freckles exactly the same. Isn't that cool? Now let's look at our hair. So God made hair all kinds of different ways. So pat your head if you have curly hair. I have curly hair, you just can't tell right now. So did you know that no two heads of curly hair are exactly the same? Good. Now clap your hands if you have straight hair. Good. Now, let's see, stomp your feet if you have blonde hair, like yellow hair. Good. Now pat your back if you have brown hair. All right, now let's see. Snap your fingers if you have red hair. Good. Now clap your hands again if you have black hair. So God made us all different. Even our hair looks different. So let's think about some other things that might be different. Oh, our eyes. How about our eyes? So let's see. Stand up if you have brown eyes. I have brown eyes. Now, pat your belly if you have blue eyes. Good. Now, flap your arms like a bird if you have green eyes. Good. Now, jump up and down if you have black eyes. Good. So God was so creative and he thought each of us out. Even our eyes are different. And we all like different things too. Some of us might like running and might be really good at running. Or some of us might be really good at art. We might like to draw or color. Some of us might be really good at soccer or basketball or football. Some of us just might like to read and might be really good at reading or writing. God made us all so different, and he loves each one of us for who we are. And we are his most special creation that he made to love him. So who loves you? That's right, God loves you. God made you, and God loves you. And so do we, and we hope to see you soon. See ya.